This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's roll. Got it going. What's going on, kings and queens? All right, what do we got here? We got looks like an Invicta Lupa. Look at that gleam. It's kind of a convex looking glass, so it's kind of hard to catch that face. I have to actually turn the lights off on this. So anyway, the Invicta Lupa was my first Invicta. It's a lot of Invicta watch goers' first Invicta, and there's a reason why that is, because at least I think I know why. It was sold at a lot of sporting goods stores. I think it was before Invicta had a real massive presence on TV. I bought this watch in, I want to say around, did I buy this watch in 06? I don't know. Anyway, the band's seen better days. I eventually punched a hole on both sides, and I was actually wearing a Chicago screw on here as a buckle, if you can believe that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this case here, and I'm going to check the battery, write that down. It's got a nice looking case back to it. I'm going to open that case up. I'm going to write down the battery type. I'm also going to take a measurement on the lugs. I'm going to order a new band. I don't know what band. We won't know until we get it. We won't know until we get it. I'll grab a pen here real quick so I can write this down, right guys? Okay. All right. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to tell you kind of a funny story with this watch. A funny thing that happened with this watch and me. One day it quit working. I'm like, well, that's weird. I just bought it and I know the battery isn't that bad that quick. And I'll show you why. It's pretty funny. I might have now see. I think Invicta's, yeah, their bands have a quick detach mechanism. I might be able to actually buy an Invicta band for this, but I'm gonna go see what else is available. I mean, if I wanted to, I could actually put it on a NATO band, but I'd just rather have a leather band of some kind. Okay, that's right. The battery was out of here. Might actually have the battery for that. You see what it is. You see what we got. What do we got? Is it a 395? Probably a 395. Well, anyway, I thought it was smaller. But anyway, the battery on this guy, it actually fell out of the. It came loose from the movement. It stopped working. Yeah. So I'm gonna try a Renata 395. We'll see if a 395 boosts this thing, makes this thing, spins this thing up. Okay, we're gonna try that out. And then I'll take a measurement on them lugs, and then we will go from there if this works. If not, a little bit of troubleshooting. Oh, it don't even fit in there. Don't even fit in there, guys. Dang, where did I put the battery? I thought I kept the battery. Yeah, that's a 395. You see what else we got in here, guys. I might have another. Might pull out another stop here. Okay. So it's an LICB 371. Let's try it. Yeah, this looks more like it. It's thinner. Okay, so oh, there we go. It's going in. Oh, clicked right in. Yep, it is ticking. Tickage, full speed ahead. Wonder if I'm brazen enough to replace that. That grommet. No, I'll leave the grommet. It looks okay. Yeah, it seemed pretty squishy when I took it off. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a measurement and get the maybe I will change it. Maybe I will change it. Maybe I should change it. Let me see how we can do this here. I'll take the original off. This thing's, this thing's decades. Like, I think I bought this thing. I want to say I bought this thing I want to say 2006 maybe. Let me go look, take a comparison here. Maybe I can fit that 30 on here. Okay, let's see if the 30 millimeter works. If not, maybe it might even be smaller. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. See, it's a little bit. Here it is right here. That's the old one. The 30 fits just inside of it. I think we can do it. Could very well be doing this wrong, couldn't I, guys? Well, okay. Looks similar. Looks similar. Okay, has the same feel when I put it on. My head's on the way, is it? Okay. Thinking I probably could do the cross points thing, but I didn't. All right, so it's running. Too much glare on that thing. Here we go. It's like an Art Deco type of numbering to it. There's like an Art Deco type of numbering to it. Too much glare? No. Good. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna take these bands off here. Ditching these bands. These are like decorative pieces. They're little O-rings. I'll see maybe some of these smaller O-rings. Maybe I have smaller O-rings out in the industrial stuff outside. But let me check the width on these links, see what they're running here. So I'm looking at 24 millimeter. Okay, is that what's right? 24 millimeter. 23.95. 24 even. So it looks like. Check it off camera real quick. 24.04. Okay. Alrighty, so 24.04. I'll see if we can order some of those, and we'll see if we can get this thing bling blinging. Alright guys, see you in a few. Okay guys, I'm back. And the Lupa is back and is ticking. It's been a few days, but the next day I ordered these Barton watch bands. They're the quick release, The Lupa typically, most Lupas have a quick release where you can just release it by hand. You don't need a tool. So I decided to go with these because it's more like the original Lupa. I was kind of looking something for a gator skin press texture, something similar or a different color. I just went with the black. So I'm going to open these up and give them a try here. And what have we got? They looked pretty good from what I could tell when I first glanced at them. So it has the chrome buckle, so similar to what the originals had. Let me see what these look like. I'm gonna put that on the end. I don't know why that's there. That should be that stitch should be on the inside. I'm gonna put that on the inside. Oh, it is on the inside. Okay. So let's see. Top grain leather, 24 millimeter. Barton watch bands. All right, so I'm gonna put these on and we'll give it a go. I took there used to be some small, what you would call O-rings and those little notches. I just took those out. I had an O-ring assortment out back. Tried to find them. They're small enough. They will go down pretty small, but they don't go that small. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in this side and close that clasp. That's in. I'm going to wipe that glass off. I hate having to keep that glass yucky. Okay, so let's try this next one. Over here. So use that use that little lever there. It closes the pin. Oop. Missed the spot. Missed it again. Trying to get this to. I wonder if the leather's bunching up and it's not letting me reach that spot. Oh, did I get it? I got it. Never mind. I got it. Okay. So there it is. The Invicta Lupa is back from its semi-permanent hiatus in the dive box. And it is running. One thing about that lens, it's kind of hard to get a gauge. There's a lot of shimmer on it when I'm showing it on camera. I know that. Or where I'll put it on. See how it fills. I just got a regular size. I didn't get an extra. I don't think I got an extra large or anything like that. Oops, forgot to take the Mylar. There we go. That's pretty comfortable, actually. That feels pretty good. So, the Lupa is back. Yeah, back in the day, Lupas, your typical Invicta owner back in the day, your Lupa was your typically your first watch that a newly minted Invicta owner would wear, because you go oftentimes. Why I think it's just my opinion. I mean, I'm not going to go on the internet and read the history of the Lupa, but with me, it was I ran into it at a sporting goods store. And typically, I think the first Invictas you find were in a retail setting. This was back in 2006. Not everybody was buying things on the internet back in 2006, So I went ahead and and picked it up, and it was good for a very long time. I worn it for a very, very long time. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Then lost the buckle, so I remember I showed you that I punched the hole in that band, and I was actually using a Chicago screw, so I would put a Chicago screw through it every day and worn it. So, and since I'm on a tear to get my old watches back up and running, I decided, well, hey, it's time to get the Lupa up and running, and so there it is. That's what I did. And I'm glad it's out of the box, and I think it's kind of cool because it's a bigger watch, but it still, to me, would fill that semi-dress, semi-formal, formal, occasion. I'm not going to go out there with a full-on luxury watch wearing this, but this here is actually kind of a semi-dress watch. I had that other dress watch that I shown, but I mean, really, if I was going to wear a tuxedo, I would actually wear this to an engagement. If I worn this, I have other dive watches. Some people say you could wear a dive watch to to a dress occasion, or sports watch to a dress occasion. I still rather keep this around, even if I had nothing but a bunch of expensive steel dive watches. At least having one thing around with a little bit of leather and a little bit of curves to it, and a little bit of class to it, is just still an asset that I can keep and I can still wear. So anyway, I'm glad to have her up and running. It looks just as good as ever, and it was actually a very comfortable band. And maybe I'll get out and wear it a little more this summer. All right, guys. And you know what I like to say? Don't worry about the haters. Let the haters worry about you.